here to teach you about making potatoes, homemade potatoes. So, just so you know, it's gonna kind of get messy, and you kind of, if you clean up as you go, it's good. So that helps. And then I'm gonna start to get the ingredients. Hold on. Ew, not mayonnaise. Okay, I think I have everything I need. The only thing is that I already made it, and it came out so good that I wanted to share a video about how to make them for yourself at home. And it's like it's homemade potatoes. So you see, here they are. Like, look how creamy, and I can't wait to eat them. It's Christmas, and I get to eat these potatoes, and I can't wait. So, okay, so I already I was prepared to make these potatoes. I don't know why this orange juice is here. So I didn't really clean up before I made the video. Okay, that's a lot of potatoes. Anyway, okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. So what you do is you go to the store and you get these packages.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm making a video for everybody so they can teach them how to make them potatoes. You know how I make the potatoes.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so you go to the store, and this is the only way I ever make homemade potatoes. So I go to the store, and first I check out. It's gonna be like in the same aisle that you get the gravy, which I can show you what gravy looks like. When you go buy it in a package, it looks like this. See, so you can make it at home. It's like homemade gravy. And then so it's in the same. It's really close to the same place that you would get the gravy. So you find these potatoes. And it's all, you know, a lot of people will say that it's not homemade if you have to start with like a packaged dinner. It's not really, it's just potatoes for dinner. It's like a side. So anyway, all these things do is skip a step for you. That's all they do is just skip a step for you. They make it easy, and they chop up the potatoes, and then they put them in powder form for you. So all they really do is skip a step for you. So I think it's smart if you go and get these, because then it skips a step for you, and you don't have to even like peel potatoes or anything like that. So, hey, I'm making potatoes. This is a whole
I know. I was making sure you weren't live on Facebook. I just checked. It's a recording.
Anyway, so I doubled my recipe today. It was the first time I ever did it, and it turned out really good. So, like on the back of these, I'll just come show you so you can see. There's the ingredients and not the ingredients, but the directions. And so you could make it like from the stove. You could make it from the microwave. They give you all kinds of options. So I like to make it in the microwave just because. Like, I'm a girl on the go, and I don't have a lot of time. So I make it in the microwave. So it says measure 2 cups of water into a microwave safe bowl. So I'm doing 2 of these homemade packages, and so that way I could have double the recipe. So let me go back over here. So you pick one. I already made mine, but I'll just show you. So you pick 2, and make sure that the directions on both of them match the same, so that you don't make any mistakes with your homemade potatoes. So 2 cups. So then I put 4 cups, because if I'm making 2, so I did 4 cups of water, and I put it in the microwave, which is right below you, right there. And I put 4 cups of water. So. And then, could you stop? I'm trying to do this, and I don't need any distractions. So, it's really hard for me to focus.
I can't do what you were doing it. Great.
So you're breaking my concentration. Okay, so I see I have 4 here. You could, I never did 4 before because that's like a quadruple, quintuple octopus recipe. I just do 2. That's the most I ever did before. Plus, it's just me and my husband, so like I don't have a whole lot of like big storage. So I just make it for us 2. So, I like when you laugh. So I picked 2, and I try if I can help it. My fly got caught in the drawer. If I can help it, I'm sorry, I got distracted. So if I can help it, I try to do 2 of the flavors that are kind of the same. Like, let me dig in the trash and show you what I did earlier. Ew! Oh, this has all kinds of crap on it. So, okay, so if you could see, you might need to zoom in. I know the phones are fancy these days. You can do anything, so if you could zoom in. So this says roasted garlic mashed potatoes. And then this one says butter and herb mashed potatoes. So it's kind of similar. So what I did was, each recipe for the homemade taters, it calls for 2 cups of water into a microwave safe bowl. That's very important. And make sure it's microwave safe. Safety first. No, safety first. So after you do that, so if you want to make 2, you have to just double the recipe. And so you could get a measuring cup, and kind of that's what I do. Is I pour 2 cups twice, so that's 4 cups. So then you have to heat the water first in the microwave. You might need adult supervision if you're like under like 25, just to make sure that everything's safe. So after you heat the water, then you bring it out with some pot holders. And pot holders look like this, and they're used so you can hold the pot when you take it out of the microwave so you don't get burned. So these are very, very helpful. So innovative. Anyway, so after I should put this back in the garbage. It's gross. Stop! Stop recording. So the potatoes gonna be cold now. So I'm sorry for okay. So yeah, the last thing I remember, you take out the water in the microwave receptacle. This is what I used for the water first. I microwaved it, and you just follow the directions on the back. I recommend that you have an adult watch it for you, just to make sure that you don't burn yourself or like start a fire or anything. And no aluminum and no silverware in the microwave, like ever, dude, ever. It's not safe. Just so you know, like public service announcement, safety first. Okay, so anyway, so I'm getting really off track. I need to focus.
Who is we and when will we?
Shh, I'm recording. Have some respect.
They're coming over.
I don't care. I'm recording. They'll be here before I get done recording if you don't be quiet. Shh. So okay, you record the water. I mean, you heat up the water. You heat it up however it says on the back, and watch it, or have an adult watch it, because don't burn yourself. And you take it out of the microwave with these things. You use them to take out, see how they fit nicely. It's good to get non-stick ones. These are non-stick ones. And so you take it out and you get it on the counter. So then once it's on the counter and it's like bubbling, you'll see it bubble. It's crazy. The water bubbles. It's really hot. So then you pick 2 that are kind of the same, and then you open the top. I'm not gonna do it because I already did. And my mom would get pissed if I waste any more of these homemade potatoes. I just wanted to show you guys. I think you kind of get the idea. And then after you add the 2 that you pick that are kind of the same flavor, you get a spoon or a fork. I use a fork, and you just mix it up, and it gets like really soft. And I think on the instructions it says to wait like 5 minutes, maybe 1 minute. I think is what it says. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm really sorry. So after you stir it in, you let it sit, and it like just like magically like thickens. So if you have any magicians in your family, they'll probably really like it. Any magicians in your family would really like that magic trick to just see like once you add it with the water and everything, the homemade potatoes just like turn mashed. I don't know how to explain it. So follow the directions on the back of the the homemade packages. Like I said, it's still homemade. All they did was skip a step for you and make it powder instead of like having you like, you know, boil the potatoes yourself and like scalp them or skin them or whatever, however, you know, like whatever this is, how this is what you're using. I don't have time for that. I'm on the go. So after you do that, I like to add salt and just salt to taste, because sometimes it's kind of when you get it homemade like that. So, you know, from the packages, it's like they expect you, it's homemade, they expect you to add the spices yourself. So like be creative, add a stick of butter, add some heavy whipping cream, add some pinos, I don't care. Just after you do that, just, you know, just taste it and see what you think first. And then if you don't like it, you could just add some more stuff, like maybe some, like, I don't know, some candy. I don't know your taste. Personally, I just had a little bit of butter. You can see from my last time that I cooked, I saved the butter and I even kept it in some little, like, packaging. So yeah, like, I'm pretty cool. So you just, you know, that's all you do. So if you have questions, just, you know, just like make a comment and like I'll totally get back to you. Like I'll respond to you individually, because like I'm a girl on the go, but like I would never just like ignore somebody that had questions, especially on like such a simple recipe. So, you know, just good luck, and I hope yours turns out as good as mine. And my secret ingredient, I use light sour cream. Don't tell the boss though, like he would be very like hip to that, but he doesn't know. So like I think he thinks it's regular sour cream, but it's light, you know, it's light, so it's better. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it so much, and I hope that you all had a really nice Christmas, and thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Bye. Oh.